Good evening. This is Ratan Lal speaking. Welcome to काम की बात लाल की क्लास अम्बेडकरनामा एपिसोड नंबर 227. Today I am going to speak on a very sensitive and disturbing aspect of Dr. Ambedkar's life. As we know, or do we know, how a principled man, how a man of conviction, how a legendary man or a statesman treats or behaves with their children when, when they thinks that their children are not behaving properly, appropriately. So today I am going to discuss about Dr. Ambedkar's personal relationship with his son Yashwant Ambedkar. We all know, and there was a movie on Gandhi and his son Harilal. The world is aware about the relationship, the pained and stressed relationship of Gandhi with the eldest son. But what about Ambedkar's relationship with his eldest and only surviving son, Yashwant Ambedkar? This question is yet to be answered. So let's go straight. Some question first. Why Dr. Ambedkar, why did he write that he, means Yashwant, he is not under my control? Why did he write, I wish my children were not born? So these are the punchlines. The story goes like this. 22nd March 1950. Then Ambedkar was cabinet minister, first law minister of independent India in Jawaharlal Nehru's cabinet. On 22nd March 1950, he wrote a letter to one of the commandants named Bhaurao. So he wrote, the letter reads like this. My dear Bhaurao, you say you have written 4 or 5 letters to me which I have given no reply. Let me say that I have received only one letter from you and relating to girls' complaints. I don't know what has happened to the other letters. I have not been writing to anybody. I did not even write to Kamal Kant for more than a month, for the reason that after about a week from my return from Bombay, my health began to give way. The pain in my legs restarted and has kept on with me with considerable intensity. Giddiness also started coming on. With the result, I was disabled from doing any reading or writing. It is only 3 or 4 days back that the fits of giddiness has gone off. If they will return, I cannot say. As I am little better, I want to send you a reply. So this is the first paragraph of Dr. Ambedkar's letter to Bhaurao. Further, he writes, and it is about Yashwant relationship with him. Further, Dr. Ambedkar wrote, your reference about Yashwant's marriage. He is free to do what he likes. He is not under my control. as he never cared to follow my advice. I do not like to give him any advice. I do not know why he has rejected the girls in CP. CP means either it should be Connaught Place or Central Province. I don't know, but it is written in short form, CP. I can't say how they looked, but they were quite educated. Yashwant is very much charged with superiority complex and does not want a wife better educated than he is. That is why he seems to be running after uneducated girls. I can't be a party to this. I have not seen Rajbhoj's daughter. Rajbhoj was one of the closest man of Dr. Ambedkar. I have not seen Rajbhoj's daughter. I cannot have any objection on account of her caste because we don't believe in it. But she can't be regarded as cultured or educated. Ambedkar further wrote, Yashwant seems to be interested only in having a woman to serve him as a wife. He does not seem to be at all concerned about the name and fame of the family. Name of the fame of the family in which he is born. Nor does he seem to be worried about the children he is going to have. This indifference to matters of what I regard as of prime importance of his part and has got me great distress. I wish my children were not born. I wish my children, I repeat, I wish my children were not born. They are going to degrade the name of my family, which I have taken such infinite pains to raise. If my family becomes instinct after me, look at the pain of Dr. Ambedkar. If my family becomes instinct after me, I would not mind. How sad he was. Try to understand this. If my family becomes instinct after me, I would not mind, but I would not to be degraded. I know Yashwant and Mukund want only my money. They won't want my name. They don't want my name. They don't want me. But I don't mind that. But I do mind their willingness to live on a level of low and uncultured life. I don't want their money, and they will have mine when I die. What I want is their pursuing better ideals of life. Further, he wrote about the movement and all that. This portion relates to Ambedkar's understanding of his son. So there are 2 or 3 paragraphs more, but it was related to the movement. So you can see the pain of suffering of Dr. Ambedkar. And here you have to compare the 2 stalwarts, Gandhi and Ambedkar. Both of them were leading and legendary personalities of the world. Both of them were continuously fighting on several issues on which I have made several videos, hundreds of videos on AmbedkarNama. So they were continuously fighting on several issues. They were poles apart, but one thing was common between them. They are stressed and tensed relationship with their sons. That was the common thing. Let's see what Gandhi wrote about his son Hirala. So Gandhi wrote three remarkable letters in June 1935, 6th June, 19th June and 27th June 1935, and it is written in Gujarati. So he discusses his son's situation and relationship and his behavior, saying he has been accused of lying in his behavior with two women, adding, quote, "Please let me have pure truth, please. Tell me if still you are interested in alcohol and debauchery. Alcohol and debauchery." Next sentence is very remarkable. So Gandhi wrote, "I wish that you better die rather than resort to alcohol in any manner." Both are common. तो Ambedkar wrote कि मेरे बच्चे नहीं होते. I wish my children were not born. And Gandhi wrote, "I wish that you better die rather than resort to alcohol in any manner." Gandhi further wrote, "You should know that your problem has become much more difficult for me than our national problem." Look at the agony of Gandhi. The problem of his son was more than national movement. This is what Gandhi is saying. So, this is the story of two stalwarts, their relationship with their sons, Hiralal, Gandhi's son, and Yashwant, Dr. Ambedkar's sons. Now, it is up to you, and you have to decide whether they were failed fathers or pained fathers. Whether they were failed fathers or pained fathers. Thank you very much for watching AmbedkarNama, and good night, goodbye. See you again. Till then, keep watching AmbedkarNama, keep sharing AmbedkarNama. Goodbye. Thank you.